Hello and welcome back to another AMS gaming episode. So today we're starting a series on Euro Truck Simulator 2. So I've already went through and set up the company, etc. So we're starting in Bastia today in France. So this is our home base as well. So we will be working from here, and then this is our I can say depot. So for today we have a simple load just from here all the way up to there, and then we'll do a second load further because this one is just 22 kilometers. So what we currently have here is a Scania S730, which it's quite a nice truck. I really enjoy this truck usually. I just want to quickly set I'm going to quickly set up one of the keys here, or some of the gameplay aspects. Let me just look down here. So we don't want fatigue simulation, we do want traffic offenses. We don't want that, we don't want that. I just want to quickly set it up here. We can always set it to small roads. We leave that on there. Get that a bit down and down. Time zones disabled. That can stay the same. That can stay the same. We can drop this down a bit. We can drop this down quite a bit. Put it about halfway. If I select the right thing, that is. Advanced trailer coupling we want, yes. All traffic trailers. The limiter can be off. That can be on. This can be off. That can be off. Air brake simulation on, and realistic fuel can be on. Okay, the rest we'll set as we go. So without further ado, let's get going here. We should maybe just check the audio in this video. I haven't tested it. It sounds a bit loud to me, but we'll just knock this down a bit. So let's leave it there like that. And there we go. So let's get the route advisor on. Most of my keys are the same, which is great. Hopefully it can stay that way. See, we've got a steering axle on the back of our trailer. Get our indicator on there. Alright, so we're in a 50 mile per hour limit here, so we need to keep up, make sure we have the right speed here so that we don't struggle. It's a 30 zone. Okay, it's miles per hour, so we're not currently driving in miles per hour. So let me know if you think that you're going to enjoy this series. Let me know in which direction you want me to take it, and then we can basically see how it goes on the first release. Basically, we will be test driving different trucks in different places. Basically, we will only take jobs from the city that we end up in. So currently we're going to end up in Bastia because this is still part of that, and then from here we'll take the next job to somewhere else. So we're starting in France, then we can work our way up to the rest of the UK, basically, or not the UK but Europe. So I've got the gears set to realistic automatic, so basically just drive neutral and reverse, and then I can also change the gears manually if I so wish to. These roads are, I wouldn't say small, but they feel a bit smaller now that I'm used to playing American Truck Simulator. So, not bad. I really don't mind it at all. But I look forward to us earning our very own truck, or earning enough money to buy our very own truck. Here's our garage at the moment that we currently own. It's our home base, depot, whatever you would like to call it. Need to turn here. And then you need to go in here. So this will be like a test video to see how the audio is, etc. And then you are more than welcome to tell me if you do enjoy watching these or not, or if you do, what you want me to change basically. I think I should just move my seat back a bit so that we see a bit more, or increase the depth of field basically. These cabs tend to shake a lot more, or the suspension on the cab itself is not as stiff as what the American version is, but I also did set it a bit softer because I like it that way. Alright, so that's our first little trailer done, first little load basically. So we'll get it, if I can get that mirror off basically, we'll get it unhooked and see what we get paid at the end of the day. So if I show results now, you can see that we earned only 651 pounds for that, or euros. So we'll just wait for that. It's going to probably take us to the menu now, whereby we will just select a quick job. It's going to show us our garage that we just drove past. This is your headquarters. It's a pretty basic garage. It may not be much, but it's a start. Unfortunately, you haven't got anything to park there yet, so there are no trucks in sight. Once you have earned enough money and bought a truck, you'll be able to move in the world freely and run your business from here. Good luck. So, now we can go into the job market, take a quick job, select the city that we ended up in, and then we can see, okay, we have a load of olives on a Dove XF Super Space, or we can take this man, but I would preferably like to stay in this little bit of an island now until, I wouldn't say further notice, but until we are able to until we've explored most of it. So we'll take that first job, 18 tons of olives from Bastia to Sassari for a total of 1.5 thousand euros. So this is what we're currently driving. It's just an old model Dove, so we can get that started up, and if I remove the handbrake, we can start going. It's funny getting used to the what's the word I'm looking for, to the automatic cab over type thing. We have a new email here. I suspect it might be the bank telling us that we are eligible for a loan. So let's stop here, wait for this car, and then we check that mail quickly. So we go to email. Oh, brand new Scania trucks for sale. We're getting this message because I've set the default truck to a Scania. I quite enjoy the look and the feel of them, so we will get into one of those as soon as possible basically. So once this white car has passed, we should be able to go. Just use both lanes here to turn. That guy should have stopped long ago. So it doesn't quite help that we set our seat right now, since we're going to be changing from truck to truck quite often. So we'll do that once we actually have our own truck. So once again, if the audio is too loud, please tell me so that we can get it set correctly. It doesn't sound too loud to me right now, but I will only basically see it when I'm busy editing, and then I've already taken the first part of the video, so first part of the series in fact. Looks like we've got quite a bit of a windy road ahead of us, so I think what I should do is basically time-lapse the remainder of this until we get close to where we need to be. So we'll see you once we get closer to our destination. So we're basically close to the port here. We're gonna quickly just take these last few turns, and then we're there. Then we're gonna make the trip across the water here, and then once we're there, I believe we're gonna offload in that same what can I call it, town, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so almost there. We're gonna make a left turn here, not here in fact, a bit further. Hopefully this police car actually can not do that. Sorry about that. If you look at that mirror there, you can see that we were not that close, but it still felt very close. I actually like the fact that they don't give you brand new trucks when you're busy with the quick jobs. If you look here, this truck has got 347,480 kilometers on, which it's not a lot, but I like that's an added detail basically. So now we can get ready to make a left turn. Get that indicator back on, and you just basically wait for the light. There's our return now. That guy is staying back, so at least we'll have some space to make our left turn without being interrupted or stopped, in fact. So once again, if the in-game audio is too loud, I will knock it down a notch or two as soon as I'm noticing editing that it's a bit too loud. If it's okay, then I'm going to leave it as is. It gives you a chance to hear the trucks a bit more, which I find quite cool actually. So we'll turn here. I believe we're going to drive directly onto the ferry. Yes, we're going to drive directly onto the ferry, which will enable us to basically just activate the trigger there in front. That will cause us to start the voyage. There we go. So if we go to enter, we can say we're going to go to Port Torres. It's going to take around 3 hours, and we need to pay £350 for that, or euros once again. So that's quite a good screenshot of the Calais port of entry. Here we go. So hopefully we're still driving on the same side of the road. I know when you're going from mainland Europe to the UK, you end up driving on the other side of the road. Oop, there's a bus coming. If anything else comes, they must wait for us then. Luckily nothing did. And then our delivery point's just here on the left, so not bad actually. It's going to be quite a short video, but that's okay. We can always make the next one a bit longer. And we'll go in here on the left. As always, as in the American truck videos, I will always try to take the most difficult parking, which in most of these places is actually quite easy, especially with these trailers that tend to turn quite sharply with the steering axles. So now I'm just looking at the trailer in my left mirror, making sure that I get it quite straight into the trigger basically. Here we go. So we get that off, and there we go. You can see that we offloaded our first load in Euro Truck Simulator 2. So once again, let me know down below if you like the series so far, or if there's anything that you would like to change, and then I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.